Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today reviewing another one of these drinks from My Coffee, and this one is going to be on the Latte Macchiato Vanilla drink. So I got this particular one out of Home Bargains actually, and I think it was like 50p or something, which is very cheap actually, seeing as, you know, you can pay anywhere from up to like £1.80 for these style of cold coffee drinks in the main supermarket. So 50p is very cheap, but you know what? That's Home Bargains for you, where they can sell stuff just cheaper than like everywhere else. So big up Home Bargains. Anyways, so let's give the guys a full 360 of the bottle. So anyways, we have a fairly simple design, but you know what? Sometimes simple design is the best, and that's not a complaint because, I said many times, some cans have been, I'm going to call it bottle, can, cup, whatever, just to make my life easy. So with some designs and stuff, you know, they're kind of either just not great or just too over the top, but sometimes you just want to go back to basic and have just a nice simple design and logo. So as you can see, we kind of got a brownish colour going around the top, or light brown, whatever colour that is, and then a kind of a yellowy colour at the bottom to obviously represent vanilla, which is like yellowy in colour. They have a really simple logo design, but it's just nice. You know, the font is a nice font. It just looks nice. You got a picture of a coffee bean in there, so it's just simple and nice to the point. And of course, you've got the latte Macchiato vanilla there, and it's just repeated twice. And then on the back, we've just got the ingredients, which we'll read in a second. On the bottom, we have nothing. And on the top, we have a nice plastic lid, which is good for a you know, grab and go kind of thing, and then just a lid on the top again, which has the logo and the writing there. Anyways, taking a close look at the bottle. So it says 100% Arabica beans, 25% less plastic used. I think these are a little bit small. I think the ones in the supermarkets, I think, are a bit taller or something, but who cares? Flavoured iced coffee. Let's see, so let's read the back. So it says coffee flavoured drink made with whole milk, cream and vanilla flavour. So it has got caffeine in there. It's got 35 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. Average energy drinks are generally around 32 milligrams per 100 ml. So a few extra milligrams is not going to make that much difference. But again, there's always a misconception that, you know, energy drinks contain more caffeine. When people drink 2, 3, 4, 5 of these a day, you know, but people say you have one can of Red Bull and you're going to die of a heart attack. Not really. These got more caffeine, guys. Anyway, so looking at the sweet, no, it's not sweetness. So looking at the sugar, we have 7.2 grams of sugar per 100 ml. So a tad on the lower side than what some of the others are, which are around 9 or above. The total sugar for this is 18 grams of sugar. Apart from that, it just says shake well before use with an exclamation mark, which is what we will do. So anyways, while I'm shaking it, you're probably asking, let me take the lid off. There we go. So you're probably asking, what is a latte Macchiato vanilla? Well, first of all, I had to look up how to say Macchiato, because I was going to call it Macchiato or something like that, because it's a really weird word, but yes, Macchiato apparently. Basically, a Macchiato compared to a latte is that a normal latte is more firm and more evenly mixed, something like that. Whereas with a Macchiato, they pour the espresso in last, so you get more of a bold kind of flavour at the beginning of the drink. I mean, that's with hot coffee anyway. I'm not sure about Arabian cold, but basically that's the difference between a normal latte and a latte Macchiato. So anyways, I've given it enough shake. It's nice and cold. I've got my Zesty Lime Studios cup, so I'm going to open it and then pour it into the cup. Right, hopefully it doesn't explode over me. Right, you can get the lid up. Right, here we go. There we go, nice and good. These don't seem to explode, which is nice. It always seems the cans explode everywhere because they're so pressurised. Right, put that to one side. Right, let's see, so I'm going to pour this all in. Right, and the colour is, there we go, surprise, surprise, it's brown. Right, put that to one side quickly, there we go. So yes, the colour is brown, although it's definitely way on the lighter side than I was expecting. Really, really light brown actually compared to some of the others, which can be a lot darker in, darker in the brown colour. A bit of foam on the top there, but that's obviously where I'm just shaking it, which is what you are literally meant to do with it. Thickness wise, well, you know what, it seems like it's got a little bit of thickness to it, to be fair, because it is sticking to the glass a little bit. Again, normally these type of cold coffee drinks, they don't generally have any thickness, because you know they're not a milkshake, they're not a frappe or anything like that. They're generally just cold, watery coffee drinks, but that's actually sticking to the glass a little bit, so I'm actually a little bit impressed with that. That's actually got a little bit of thickness to it, which is nice. But yeah, thickness, not too bad. Anyways, let's give it a closer smell and see what we can smell of. Oh, I can actually smell the vanilla. Yeah, I can actually smell the vanilla, which is good, because sometimes with these drinks, you know, that are flavoured, sometimes, or a lot of the time, you can't actually smell the actual flavouring in the smell. So yeah, I can actually smell the vanilla. It smells quite nice, actually. Oh, in fact, it smells actually really nice. Oh, because vanilla is such a lovely, you know, aromatic smell, if that's even a word. So it's nice to actually be able to smell it. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, nevertheless, guys, looking forward to this. Let's taste some. That's really nice. That is superb. Especially for the price, you cannot beat that. That is superb. Going down too fast. That is absolutely beautiful flavour. They've got that absolutely spot on. Well done, guys, for that. So I think the sugar content absolutely spot on for this drink. I think they've got it absolutely perfect with the amount of sugar, combining that with the vanilla flavouring and the Macchiato style coffee as well. So I think if it was any more sweeter, then I think it would take away some of that coffee flavour which is in the drink and which you can actually taste. And that would also make the vanilla flavouring even sweeter, which, like I said, would take away from the actual coffee taste. Now, of course, some people will probably prefer that, but for me personally, I does really enjoy hot and cold coffee drinks. I think the fact that I can actually taste, you know, that bit of kind of espresso at the beginning of the drink, I think makes total sense, because as it's been the Macchiato, I hope I keep saying that word correct, but yeah, because it is the Macchiato one, it's nice that I can actually taste that espresso flavour at the beginning, but at the same time I can taste the vanilla there as well. And vanilla, again, it's a nice decent sweet vanilla flavour, but not overly sweet, but you definitely know, you know, you definitely can taste the vanilla. But again, because it's a tad lower on sugar than what you'd expect, it's not, you know, overly sweet or overly saturating one area of the drink, which is nice. So I think the reason why I like this drink so much is because they've got that three corner balance of all three compartments of this drink coming together. So I said, you've got, if you think of a triangle, you've got the espresso in one corner, then you've got the vanilla and then the sugar in the other. Putting them three together, perfectly balanced like they have with this, well, yeah, you're left with a really, really nice flavour. And I think I said I'm just so impressed that, you know, it only costs 50p, when, you know, the equivalent branded ones of these are like £1, I think 60, 80 upwards in the supermarket. So, you know, there's no comparison in price that you can get 3 of these, you know, and almost 4 for the price of 1 out of the supermarkets. And to be honest, you know, some of those ain't great. So far, these my coffee brand ones out of Home Bargains, I've been really quite impressed by these drinks so far. I think there's about 5 different flavours in total, so I've really been impressed by these. I'll take a few more sips and I'll finish the video. Yeah, that is really nice. I'll happily drink the rest of that off camera. Definitely well done, guys. So I think on the scales out of 10, how many zesties shall I give it? I think I'll give it probably 9 zesties out of 10, because as it is as a latte macchiato vanilla, but yeah, super nice, bit lower on sugar, decent blooming price. And I think, yeah, just again, especially with the you know, the kind of grab and go lid, these are so easy to pick up at the supermarkets if you're out and about, so you can actually drink one and enjoy it when you're out and about, rather than, you know, opening a can or something and then it goes everywhere if you go over like a bump or something. So at least that will keep the drink contained within the thing, so also a bonus as well. But anyways, viewers, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.